Hello friends, you're the Lonesome Gamer and I'm playing Fields of Fire. And it's now the 9th turn and we come now to the critical point of this game. We only have this turn and another turn left to secure the church and the gully draw. It is possible. But it's gonna be not so easy. Okay, first we're gonna check for a friendly higher HQ event. There is none. And then we're gonna activate our COHQ. It's a bad start, just 2 points. He's undercover, so that gives him the full 2 points. Still, this is not great. Yeah, I think he didn't have any points left actually. I forgot to, yeah, but I think he only has 2 points now. So, let me see, I mean, second platoon actually has 3 points, so I guess I will activate first platoon and third platoon. Okay, so let's start with first platoon now. These are these guys here. Draw, oh come on, that's bad. That's a 2. Problem is he is not undercover and he's green, so he has only 1 command point. That's definitely not good. He saved 1, so he has now 2 command points. That's pretty bad. Well, yeah, okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I simply will try to infiltrate this card here, the Hedgerow Bucket, with the first platoon HQ himself for 1 with 1 command point, and then I can order with the first sergeant probably another unit from the first platoon onto that hedgerow, and then we might be able to command these other units then with the first platoon HQ in the next turn from that hill. Well, actually, I see now, is that a sword team? Oh no, that's just a point blank range, yeah. I thought it would shoot at this card, but that's not the case because this guy has only point blank range, so it can only shoot at on the same card. So okay, let's try to infiltrate this hedgerow, and because he's a green, he has a green experience level, he's only allowed to draw 1 card, and he wasn't successful. So he's exposed, but undercover. That's at least something. Okay. So that was first platoon. Fine. And then we're gonna activate third platoon. That's better. These are 5 points, and because third platoon HQ is undercover, at least I think so, yeah, he can use his full 5 command points. That's pretty good. And this, actually, first platoon can save 1 command point for the next turn. Okay, so 5 command points for the third platoon HQ. Okay, I will order the whole platoon here, third platoon, to move onto that card here, this Orchard Grove, where the sniper is. And now it's interesting, if there are more, if there is more than 1 unit on a card which is the target of a sniper, then only a single unit will be actually the target. That's a random unit. But the other units will suffer small arms fire. So we're going to place a small arms VOF here. And yeah, as I said, we'll try now to infiltrate this card. So first one we will try this is this second, third platoon. We draw 2 cards for him because he's line, and he was able to do that. That's good. So he is not exposed now. And then third platoon HQ, he can only draw 1 card because he is green. And he wasn't able to do it, so he is exposed. Then we got third platoon, again 2 cards. And yes, also successful, very good, also not exposed. This mortar here, also 2 cards for him. No success here. So he's also exposed. Bazooka, 2 cards. Yep, he made it. And finally the fire team. And I gotta check for the experience level of the fire team. Yeah, this has an experience level of green. So we can only draw 1 card. No success. Okay, so we got these 3 units. They are exposed. And the others made it under these foxholes here. Well, basically we all made it under these foxholes, but a few of them are exposed. Okay. Here we go. Then we're gonna shoot no longer from this card, but from this card here into the woods. And now I think I'm gonna try to spot that sniper over here. So for now that did cost me 2 points to enter this orchard, and now I'm gonna order, for example, 3 third platoon to spot that sniper or to make an attempt here. But this is not gonna be easy. Let's check here the spotting attempt draw modifiers. Okay, so target is undercover. That is not the case actually, but the target is a sniper, so we got to The usual number, the basic number would be a 2, so it's a minus, it's a 1 then. And the target has a +3 or more cover value. That's the case, sadly. So it's another -1, so that would be a 0 then. So we can only draw 1 card to try that. And we made it! That was amazing. That was just perfect. Absolutely awesome. Sniper is exposed, is now spotted. And that means that in his activity check he will no longer fire but fall back, and that is just great. That was cool. Okay, and so that was another one, and I'm thinking now of trying to, I think I will order the mortar or whatever. I will order third weapons to shoot here into the woods. So that's another command point. And then we're allowed to draw 2 cards. Nope. Nah, again, nope. Unbelievable. Damn. I could spend my last command point, but to be honest, I don't really want to do that. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not a bad idea to do it. This is going to be tough. I mean, we're now at the point come on, I try it. I give that last command point away, and we'll try to do another grenade attempt. And we can actually order the mortar. This guy. Oh, by the way, I can place a miss marker there, and then we can order the mortar to make a grenade attempt. But for now we got that miss marker here, and the mortar can also draw 2 cards. And again a miss. And yeah, this time we made it. That's just great. That's awesome. So that then gives us a grenade modifier. That's now pretty nasty for this guy. Okay, cool. That's awesome. So we have to mark this here. That was third weapons, 1 shot, and 460mm, also 1 shot. I think I forgot to mark twice the heavy machine gun. Even though it was pinned, it will still fire. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, actually, to be completely correct, we have to place a PDF marker here because this thing is under volume of fire, but we will remove this in the enemy activity phase anyway. Okay, so and then we come to the XO. We can activate him now, the initiative phase, so we'll gain 1 point. And it probably makes sense, so this guy here, if he simply moves from, yeah, he might move into that farm. There is a VOF marker on that thing, so he can order the fire team to infiltrate the farm. So fire team can draw 1 card, and it was not successful. So it is exposed, and then COXO can try it himself. So he is allowed to draw, yeah, also 1 card because he's green. He also was not successful. So we're both exposed, which is not great, but okay. Maybe that was not very clever. We should have gone here to the hetero, but anyway, now. I think it's not that important, to be honest. Okay, and well, maybe for him it is. If he's killed, it's not a great thing, but if you see the big picture, like any good leader, then this guy's just a little mouse. So who cares? Now it's the first sergeant, and you will gain 1 point. Oh yeah, and the XO actually lost 2 points. Okay. First sergeant is at 4 commands, and I think he's also here in that building, exactly. Okay. So, yeah, let me see now. Yeah, okay. So I think what he's gonna do is, he's got 4 command points. So I think he will order 3 units to infiltrate the hetero bucket. And in addition, he goes there himself. Oops, damn it. So let's see. Oh god, what a mess. So first of all, it's the first platoon. Here we go with the rifle grenade. And they try to infiltrate. They can't do this because here's that all pinned marker. So they can draw 2 cards, and they were successful actually. So they're not exposed. And then it's heavy machine gun. And I also draw 2 cards. No success here. So they are actually exposed. Okay. Yep. And of course they all move undercover, there's no doubt about that. And finally, well, I'm not sure. I could either take the mortar forward observer with me. Nah. Yeah, I think I might. Damn. No. Well, actually, I'm just thinking. Yeah, these people here, they can of course move undercover. When they infiltrated this card, even though they were not successful, they will move into the farm. That's definitely a good thing. I forgot that. So the COXO is now in that farm. That's pretty important because that allows him in the next turn maybe to order this unit to enter that card. But for now, yeah, it's this mortar forward observer which is ordered to go here. So you can draw also 2 cards. Yeah, and he was also successful. And finally, it's the first sergeant himself. And because he is actually, he's also line, so he can also draw 2 cards. And we got to reshuffle. Okay, so 2 cards for the CO first sergeant. 1, 2, and he wasn't successful. So he is also exposed. Okay. So we can place all of them under cover. And yeah. These other guys are exposed. Oops, damn it. Okay, I just checked which card these guys now automatically will attack. And I think it is actually this one, because the rules say it's the card with the highest VOF. So it's probably kind of the card where the most noise is, or I'm not sure about that actually. But there is no VOF marker on that card, so they attack this card too. So it's just like that. And then I forgot to drop a phone line here when I left this with the 3rd platoon HQ, so that's what I'm gonna do. I drop that phone line here, so I'm still in communication. That's pretty important for me. And finally now, there is 2nd platoon left to activate. And let's see. Okay, we got 4 points for 2nd platoon. That's good. We then have 7. That's really a lot. And so I wonder how many steps can be on that card here. These can be 16. So we got 1, 4, 5. These are items. 6. 7, 8. Okay, so we can order 8 more steps onto this card. So let's see, we can move ourselves there and maybe then take 2 units and a light machine gun, why not? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So we will leave these. Let me see. No, I think what I'm gonna, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna order. Yeah, that's a good idea, I guess. We're gonna order these, or at least 2nd weapons, to move on to the open fields. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. They will move on to the open fields. So they're exposed, which is not that great. Anyway, and it cost me 1 command point. And then I'm going to start shooting into the woods here. And it's an automatic fire then. Here we go. And then we're going to move with eight people. Let's say these. So we give the order to move with them, which is probably 2 points, I guess. No, I'm not sure actually. That's interesting now, because usually if you give an order to move the whole platoon to into an area, you need only to give 2 command points away. So now, because it's simply not possible to move the whole platoon into this area, because of the limit of 16 steps, I'm not sure if I have to give now each unit the order to do that. It's possible, I'm afraid. Okay, so let's do it. 1, 2, so we got 3, we got 4 units then. That will move here, in here. That costs me 4 command points, which is not good, but okay. Here we are. And then they will also attack, and they will also shoot onto that card, because this is the highest volume of fire because of the grenade. And these guys are exposed. Okay, here we go. Fine. Okay. Yeah. Pretty crazy, but okay. And I think that's it then for second platoon. It will save 2 points. And this time I will also drop a phone line from here. Not sure if this makes sense, but well, basically I'm also in communications because of that phone line, but yeah, why not? Let's do it anyway. And then with second platoon, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use another action point to use smoke. I'm going to deploy that smoke, and that gives us now a +2 that we can add to cover. Problem is for all these units here, so that's pretty good. Problem is we cannot shoot out of a card with smoke, so we have to remove this one here, but that doesn't matter at all. And actually I think that also means that we don't use the ammo with the heavy machine gun and the light machine gun. Okay, so this is it. That was the end of the friendly... Oh no, actually we got a general initiative. So we draw another card. These are 2 points. Let's see what we can do here. Well... Well, I have no idea. We could move, for example, with these 2 guys. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. I wonder if it is possible for a pinned unit to move into cover. I think it is. Well, actually, I will not move into cover. What I'm going to do is I will make an attempt to concentrate fire with the second weapons. So that then costs me 1 additional ammo. So that means this is my... let me see. No, I still got... Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Because concentrating fire means you have to use an additional ammo if you do this with automatic weapons or heavy weapons. So now we simply draw 2 cards and we're looking for this, well, not this symbol, but we can exort here, draw another card, and we didn't make it. Yeah, we needed this cross, you know what I mean, but well, it's not there, so nothing special happens here. Otherwise, we could have placed another volume of fire marker with another -1 on that card, which might have been good, but okay. Okay, we're done here, and now we come to the enemy higher HQ event, and there is none. And then it's the enemy activity check. So let's see who goes first. We got 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's number 3. No, that's number 1 actually. It's number 1. So we start with that card here. And let me see. First of all, now they will, I think this is pretty automatic, they will shoot. And they will shoot, they will engage, and they will shoot here onto that card because this is the card with the largest target number. Okay, and this time we have to check here. It's the enemy defensive activity hierarchy, because the mission tells us that here we go, hierarchy, defensive, and hasty. So let's see. Same card, no, 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 no. They are under fire but not under cover, no. Under fire from a different direction than its own PDF. Well, this is actually the case. PDF goes here, fire comes from here. So that's 1, 2, 5. Let's see. That's number 1. And that is no action. Okay. So now we got 2 units left. Sniper is number 1 and the other guys are number 2. Okay, so it's the second one. It's now this card here. And here we start. They are both pinned. So now we have to use another chart. The LAT and pinned activity check hierarchy. So they are both pinned. And I think they're not under cover. Yeah, that's the case. Pinned, not under cover. So it's simply this one here. They got no leader. So we draw again 5 between 5 options. So that is number 4 for the first one. This is rally. So this guy will do a rally attempt. And because it's pinned, it can draw 2 cards. And that is number 1. And yeah, that's not so good. That was a success. So this is pretty bad because now this is no longer all pinned, but an automatic weapons card. And that is definitely a little dangerous now. And then we go for the leader team. There are also 5 options, and this is number 5. And I think the leader team simply will fall back. Let me see here. Damn, where we are. Pinned, yeah, exactly. Here we go, fall back. Okay, so this little team will now fall back. So into one of these three cards, and because they're all in line of sight of US units, it will fall back onto the one with the highest terrain value. This is the church, so it moves in here. And it will get an exposed marker. Okay. And finally, it's this guy here, the sniper, and he also falls back because if a sniper is spotted, he will fall back. And if you're going to fall back and you would leave the card, you're simply removed from the board. Okay, and that means also that the volume of fire and the small arms, both volume of fire markers go away. So, that was the enemy activity check, and then we got a check for the combat effects. And now it's a little more risky here because this card is now under automatic weapons. So let's start with that one. We got a +2 here. Okay, so sorry for the interruption here. We got this card here now. Okay, we got a +2 for the farm and a +3 for the strong building. That's 5. And a -1 for the automatic weapons, so this is a 4 for these units here, but some of them are exposed, so that's only a 2. COXO has a 2, and that is a miss. And that fire team, that is pinned. This is not that great. And, well, actually, I'm pretty sure that these guys here, I think they were before already in the strong building, so they are not exposed. So they have a 4. And that is pinned. Oh my goodness. That's not great. Okay. So they are pinned, and the COXO, that was a miss for him. Good. Okay. And then we got to check for these units here. They got a +2 and the pinned, so that's a +3, and then the automatic weapons. So that's a 2. Paralyzed unit first, and that's a hit. And that is an assault team. So this is now interesting because technically an assault team is better than a paralyzed unit, but still I think this is something that can happen. So I'm not absolutely sure about that, but I think it is indeed possible. Okay, so this is an assault team. It will be pinned. And then we got that 3 first platoon. And that is also pinned. First weapons, pinned. And that's it then. Okay, so they're all pinned. So that wasn't that great actually. All our people are pinned here on that card basically. So there's not a lot they can do in the next turn. And then We gotta check for that card here. And this is now pretty important, because if they also will be all pinned, or if we have a lot of casualties, then we cannot really move on in the next turn, and the next turn is our last one. So let's hope for the best here. We got, oh, I forgot to place an automatic weapons marker on that card. Here we go. Because of these guys here, it's an automatic weapons marker. So we got a +2 and a +2 for the smoke, so that's a 4, and a minus and a +2 for the cover is a 5, -1 is a 4 again. So let's start with the assault team here. That is a miss. First platoon, a miss. Mortar FO. This guy is pinned. Now that's the rifle grenade of the first platoon. And now the others are exposed, so that means they only have a 2. Second platoon HQ. Damn it, that's bad, he's pinned. First, second platoon, pinned. Not good, not good at all. Third, second platoon, also pinned. That is really unlucky now, really bad. Got a mortar here. This guy is even hit. So let's see, it's a casualty. Here we are. Then we got first platoon HQ. That's a miss. We got the heavy machine gun. Pinned. And finally, CO first sergeant. And that is a miss. Okay. So, I think they were all pinned except for the assault team, first platoon HQ and first sergeant. This is not great. Oh man. Okay, and also these people. Okay, so that wasn't exactly great. And now let's check this card here. We got a +2 and a +1 and a -1, so it's again a +2. And we got to reshuffle. Okay, so let's check it now. We have a +2 there. And that's a hit. That is pretty cool. And then we draw here, and that is a line, a litter team. So sadly this isn't so bad. The good part is they are pinned. Because every hit makes them pinned. So that means Now this automatic weapons fire is removed, and instead it's a all pinned fire. And finally, this is now very interesting here. It's this card here. We got a +2 for the woods. And then we got a -4 for the grenade and a -1 for crossfire. And I'm not sure if this is we can remove this one. Don't need it right now. On the other hand, we might need it later. Now let me check if the grenade is added, if we already have one. So it seems that all these volume of fire markers are cumulative. So we have a -4, -1, -1, so that's a -6. So we got all over a -4 because of that +2 modifier here. And yeah, that's definitely a hit. Oh, let's hope for the best now. And that is a casualty. So this is pretty cool. But it's still not exactly good enough. So now, because there are still 2 steps, there is now a fire team left here. Okay, so we got now a fire team and a casualty marker. They go on this card and they're pinned. Okay, and that means that now this volume of fire marker is changed to all pinned. And yeah, that's it then. For the more we have now, we will now remove, we come to the cleanup phase now. So let's see. Yeah, that's fine. We got to remove the smoke here. What is this guy? Well, I'm not sure, but I think he was part of these guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was part here. And he was also pinned, because nearly everybody was pinned here. Okay, and then we're going to remove that miss grenade marker. We're going to remove the grenade. The pinned marker here is removed. Exposed marker is also removed. And of course this exposed marker is also removed. Okay, there we go. So then, yeah, I think this is it then actually. I think we might have an exposed marker here. No, we're done here. Okay, fine. So that's it for now. And we're still not absolutely happy because these guys are still alive. So that means now in the next turn we have to do an assault. We have to enter this card, no matter if there's still someone there or not, simply because we have to activate that potential contact. And we somehow have to kill this guy. I'm not sure how we can do that, but we have to risk something here. And well, furthermore, we have to enter these 2 cards, but that shouldn't be such a big problem. We have enough people here, so I guess that's fine. Okay, so yeah, that's it now, and hope to see you then in the last video of the series.